Hello YouTube, Sharps 1874 here, and I have brought out my black gun, my recent purchase that I got just a little while ago, and here it is. Give you a nice close look. This is the Sig 516, and it is of course unloaded, as you can tell. Nice close look at things, and we're going to talk a little bit about what is unique about this particular rifle. I mean, like most of the AR-15s you've got out there, there is a folding or a sliding stock. This one normally came with it came standard with a ambi safety. I didn't like that; it got in the way, so I put a different safety lever on there, and of course you can see that we've got the EOTech sighting system on there. It comes with quad rails. It comes standard with these cute little covers that go into the quad rail. Quite like that. But to show you the most interesting features of this, I'm going to have to take it apart, and so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out that. You can see that it is unloaded. We're going to click the trigger. We're going to pull the pins. I want to show you something here very first. So we'll set this down. So as you see, when this comes in, there's a little gap right there. And if you push on it, the gap closes, but then it comes right out. There's just a plain gap there. The reason for that, finish taking this apart. Is it right down here? There, you can see it. There's this little detent, this little spring, this little pin, and that puts pressure on the upper, and that is unique to Sig. It's one of the selling points on the Sig, but always make sure there's nice pressure against there. There's never any looseness or sloppiness in between the upper and the lower, and that's kind of a nice little thing. Okay. This is a piston-driven system. This is not a gas impingement system. All right, what in the heck does that mean? Well, that's okay. We're going to take out the bolt. The bolt's out. The charging handle is out. Now we're going to come up here. You see right here, there's a little push button. And when you push that down, that allows you to twist this adjustment device, and you pull out the gas piston. Okay, so why is that an advantage? That's an advantage to me because instead of having a tube that takes the hot gas back after you fire a round off and blow that gas onto the bolt, you have this piston right here, and it pushes the bolt back. So the gas pushes this piston. The gas gets in there with these little, I'm not sure, let's see if you can see those. There's little screws, and each screw, depending on the adjustment, you get more or less gas. It pushes that back. It pushes back the piston. The piston pushes back the bolt, and you don't get any blowback or any hot gases. The dirty gas does not come back here. So that's what I really like about the piston-driven gun. It's similar to what you're going to see in the Mini 30 or the Mini 14. Very similar to what you see in the M1, the M1A. That's why I purchased this rifle. So let's now take just a really quick look at the other things on this rifle. So you've got a flip-up sight, and this flip-up sight, you have two choices. You've got, it has a big ring and a smaller aperture. So when you're looking down the barrel, you either have the small aperture, whoops, or the big aperture looking at your front sight. Front sight is a flip up as well. And because of this EOTech system, we have a co-witness, and you can look through the EOTech and you either use your flip up sights or you can use the EOTech. If you want to use the EOTech, you push one of the buttons, and let's make this a little bit brighter. Okay, so you can see it. We're going to shine through there. There we go. Doing this backwards. It's there. That's it. And if you co-witness it, put up that front side after it's sighted in. Your front sight, your rear sight. It will all line up. And what a great field of view you've got when you're looking down through the EOTech and for target acquisition. Does that make me sound fancy? Target acquisition. I shoot at rocks. I shoot at cashew containers. And my favorite is to shoot at gongs at 200 or 300 yards and hit them every time and go make some noise. I'm a fan of the 3/8 gong. I do have a 1/2 inch gong, as you've seen, but that's my target acquisition. So I guess if I line up 3 or 4 gong targets, I'll be able to really quickly hit them with my black gun, my AR-15 from Sig, that I just think is a wonderful weapon. So I'm Sharps 1874, and I thought you might like to know. I forgot to tell you one of the other features about this rifle that I showed it to you, but I didn't show you everything, so I'm back. So, we saw the sight, we saw this, the rifle's put back together. Let's make everybody happy, and we'll put things back, safety's back. But what's this? Well, that, my friends, is for my brass catcher. That's a cute little brass catcher that I just picked up at Christmas time. It stays open. It fits right over. Hold it this way so you can see. So there's the ejection port. And it's adjustable, so it will fit. It's right over the ejection port. And when I'm shooting my rocks, and the brass is going in the rocks, instead it'll be going in the brass catcher. Oh, I suppose I should show you this. I'm not going to say that I'm a total fan of this yet, but that is an oversized selector switch. It's very easy to, with your thumb, flip it. I didn't like the ambidextrous safety, so I put this one on. It didn't cost very much. Got it online as well. And I can't wait for the snow to melt so I can go out and shoot some more. Sharps 1874, I thought you might want to know.